And now, ladies, as we arrive at our first outpost, the river portion of today's expedition is concluded. If you've enjoyed the trip so far, you may exit onto the dock. If you haven't enjoyed it, you may jump straight into the river.
Okay, let's go do some exploring.
I'm hot. I'd rather go swimming.
I wouldn't recommend that.
And why not?
Well, let me just say, if the piranhas don't get you, the crocs will. And if the crocs don't get you, the electric eels will. And if the electric eels don't get you, the snakes will.
Okay, I get the point. No swimming.
Hey, look, a trail of leafcutter ants. I was just reading about them in my jungle book. Look how they carry pieces of leaves on their backs.
Oh, wow, that is so cool. Cassie, come over here and take a look at this.
Nah, I'm good. I hate bugs, remember?
And what's amazing about these things is they're some of the strongest creatures on Earth. In fact, they can carry up to 50 times their weight. If you do the math, that'd be like one of us carrying a minivan in our mouth.
Wow, that's incredible. How do you know so much about ants?
Well, that's because I had a job as a zookeeper for a few years.
Hey, do you think we'll see any Hercules beetles?
Oh yeah, for sure. The jungle is crawling with them. Get it?
Hardy har har.
So, what is a Hercules beetle?
It's a gigantic black bug with a nasty claw on the front.
It's actually a horn, if you want to get technical about it.
So, how big is it?
Well, let's just say it's one of the world's largest insects. And that's saying something, considering we're in a place that has spiders as big as dinner plates.
What?
Yeah, in fact, they even made a movie about it. The Hercules beetle that ate New York City. It came from nowhere. It came from everywhere.
Stop it. You're like creeping me out.
Oh, honey, he's just teasing.
No, seriously, they're about that big.
Ew.
And speaking of bugs, did you know that over 90% of the animal species in the jungle are insects? And that within a square mile, there can be over 50,000 different species. So do you know what that means? They're literally everywhere.
Gross. Can we please change the subject?
Wait, lower your voice.
Gross. Can we please change the subject?
No, not that. I think I hear something. It sounds like a jungle panther. Oh! It's just a frog.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
It's so tiny and colorful.
I wonder if he'll let me hold him.
No, Jane! Don't touch it. It's a poison dart frog. Very beautiful, but very deadly.
Oh, really?
You know, I think I have enough pets.
Yeah, and you know, the gold ones are the worst. In fact, one gold frog has enough poison to kill 20,000 mice.
Well, it's a good thing we're not mice.
All right, that's it. I've seen enough. I'm going back to the boat, and don't try and stop me.
I think it's going to be a long week for her.
And I'm gonna have to do all I can to make this her best trip ever.
Well, I hope that you are up for a challenge.
Oh, yes, I am. I love a challenge. I once had a job as a lion tamer. You think Cassie is a challenge? You ain't seen nothing until you tried to give a bubble bath to a lion.
Oh.
Yeah. In the meantime, we need to get these supplies unloaded for tonight. Jane, would you mind giving me a hand?
Sure.
Hello? Anybody there? CJ? Jane? If you think you're being funny, you're definitely not. Oh, I hope it's not a tiger or a bear. Are there bears in the jungle? Oh. What is that sound? Ruth?
Oh, hello.
What are you doing in the woods?
Oh, well, when we first got here, the battery in my hearing aid died, so I had to change it. And then I saw the most adorable sloth up in the tree. Did you know that sloths spend 90% of their time upside down?
I had no idea.
Oh, God is so creative. So anyway, I was curious, and I just had to climb up to get a closer look.
You climbed a tree?
Well, sure. I love climbing. I mean, and it wasn't that high, really. I don't know, maybe 60 feet?
60 feet?
Well, yeah, give or take. But that's why I was in the woods. Well, where is everybody?
Well, Cassie, she went back on the boat, and the others went to go get supplies.
I see. So, are you having a good time?
Yes. Now, Cassie, she would rather be home, which makes it kind of hard to have fun.
Yeah, that is too bad.
Well, your granddaughter seems nice.
Oh, she is. I just love her to pieces.
You two seem very close.
Oh, we are. Especially since my husband passed away. Oh, he and Jane had the most special relationship, and now I'm just trying to fill the void as best I can.
Well, I'm sure that you're a wonderful grandmother. Oh. So, can I ask you a question? I could tell you're a religious person.
Well, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I guess that's what I mean. So there's something that's been on my mind, and I wondered if maybe I could talk to you about it.
Oh, I will try my best to answer any questions, yeah.
So, you believe that there's a loving God, right?
Oh, I sure do. Mm-hmm.
And you believe that he can do anything.
Without a doubt, yeah.
Well, so why would a loving God who can do anything allow bad things to happen? I don't get it. I just don't.
That is a good question, and that is why I just love my Bible. I call it the history book of the universe, because it tells us why things are the way they are. So are you familiar with God's Word?
A little. I mean, I went to church when I was little.
Okay, so the Bible tells us that in the beginning, when God created the whole world, everything was perfect. And nothing bad ever happened.
That is really hard to imagine.
I know, but sadly it wasn't like that for very long.
The story of Adam and Eve?
Yes, but it's important to remember that it's not just a story. They were real people in a real place. Do you remember what happened?
So, God gave them everything, and they ate the fruit from that one tree, right?
Very good. And remember, he warned them not to eat it. He even told them what would happen if they did. But the serpent lied to Eve, and they decided to obey this or believe the serpent rather than God, and they ate the fruit.
I don't understand. What does that have anything to do with bad things that happen today?
When Adam and Eve disobeyed God, things changed immediately. Sin and death entered the world like a curse, and it affected everyone and everything. And in fact, it eventually got so bad that God sent a global flood, the worst catastrophe ever. And only 8 people and a bunch of animals survived.
Noah's Ark?
Yes, but the curse remained. And that's why there's still so much evil in this world. It's why there's disease and death and earthquakes and tornadoes and venomous snakes and... You get the idea.
So all this time, we've been living under a curse?
Yes. But the good news is that God has promised to remove the curse someday. We don't know when. Could be soon, though.
Oh, good. You're back. Is Cassie with you?
Yes, I'm here, unfortunately.
Well, it is good to see you helping at least.
It wasn't my idea.
That's not true.
Yes, it was. Oh, sorry.
Ow! Let's put the fishing poles down, shall we?
Hey, it's not my fault. You made me carry it.
Did not. All I said was, if you don't work, you don't eat. It was your choice.
Some choice.
It's gonna be dark soon, so we need to get situated. We could probably all fit in the outpost here. Or there's a treehouse just down the path. That will sleep 4 people. Take your pick.
We'll take the treehouse.
You sure? You have to climb a ladder to get to it.
I hope so. That's the best part.
It's pretty high.
What? Do you think I look like a grandma who can't climb a 30-foot ladder in the jungle?
Yes. Yes, you do.
I don't know. When I was a trapeze artist, I fell off a 30-foot ladder once.
Oh, no. Were you okay?
Yes. Thankfully, I was only on the bottom rung when it happened, but still.
Well, you do not have to worry about Gramps. She will be just fine. Good night, everyone.
All right. But if you fall and break your legs, don't come running back to me. And what about you two?
We'll sleep on the boat.
Sorry, not an option. Company rules.
Well, I am not sleeping in there. That's for sure.
Why? What's wrong with it? Oh! Yeah, we'll take the treehouse.
Come on, it can't be that, but...
Sorry, the treehouse is full.
Oh, fine. I'll sleep here. Go ahead and bring your stuff to the treehouse, and I'll get dinner started.
What's on the menu?
Oh, better not be fish. That's all I can say.
Oh, don't worry. There won't be any fish on the menu as long as I'm the skipper. Last time I went to a seafood restaurant, I slipped and pulled a mussel. And it made me really crabby.
Oh, well, that's awfully shellfish of you.
Mom, don't encourage him.
Oh, quick, hurry, before we get wet.
I hope this doesn't spoil our snipe hunt.
Hey, hey, hey! Can you hear our jungle jam? Hey, hey,